everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Shaughnessy, and on this channel we discuss fragrance, beauty, and wellness. And if you simply like to have a good time and you like my vibe, subscribe. So y'all, I have all 4 fragrances, new fragrances, that I wanted to talk to you all about that I purchased during the Sephora Spring Savings event. I will link throughout this video my Sephora videos for this spring 2025 event, and we're just gonna jump right into it, you all, because I don't want this to be too long, because the longer I talk I still start coughing. And y'all, excuse this, one of my nails popped off at work today while I was I can't stand this. But yeah, I decided not to re-glue it because I'm gonna remove these, so excuse, my ratchetness. So my lip combo of the day is the Makeup Forever Lip Pencil in Wherever Walnut, along with the YSL Plumping Lip Oil Gloss in 44. So that's my lip combo of the day. So the first fragrance we're going to talk about, and I have tested all of these. I have not worn them out in combos or anything like that, but it's not technically a first impression either. So I have the travel spray of, and why do I keep it in the box, y'all? What, it's not a haul? So it's Daisy, what was that? Y'all, during spring break, side note, I had planned to really go through this room, really organize, and all the good things. But then I was sick the entire spring break, and right now I've been playing catch up, and this is an extremely busy time at work, and I feel like I'm hanging on by a thread. I am so ready. Whew, y'all. Anywho, for summer. Daisy Wild Oh So Intense is described as a floral, woody, musky fragrance for women that was released this year in 2025. It has a top note of banana flower, a middle note of jasmine, and base notes of amber and sandalwood. So let me get my tester strips. Didn't mean to grab that many. Yeah, when I first sprayed this, I went, this is very green. I could smell like banana and greenness and perfuminess, okay? Then on my skin, that's what I'm smelling now. And then on my skin, it sweetened up to a floral banana scent. It like veered near candy banana, but not quite. So, and I know this says that this is the intense version. Now, I have not smelled the original Daisy Wild perfume, so I can't say in comparison to that if this is more intense. But in my opinion, and even on my skin, Marc Jacobs fragrances usually, they're not monster performers. Well, I'll take that back. Some of them can be strong. Well, I guess so. I was thinking of the Daisy Oh So Fresh or some I had. They were strong, and if I oversprayed and I got it to last. This seems soft to my nose. Now, the banana flower note to me is very prominent, and it stood out on my skin, but it still dried down to like a softer fragrance that I felt like would not be super long lasting. I would have to spray a lot. And this is a fragrance, I don't know if I would want to spray a lot of it, because I've noticed with me and banana, the banana note, I like the sweeter note of it. And this is the floral note that sweetens up a little bit. So this is a fragrance I'm not in love with yet, but I am intrigued. I do plan to wear it more. and see, you know, because I don't know if this is limited edition or if this is a new line of Marc Jacobs fragrances. And I do want to smell the original, but I didn't hear a lot of people talking about the banana note in the original, and I was interested in the banana note. So if you have the Daisy Wild original, let me know what you all think. I've heard it's pretty. I plan to go to Ulta one day and just, you know, enjoy sniffing some fragrances. I want to go to Ulta and Sephora and do that. But I do, yeah, I like it. I don't love it because I want like a sweeter banana. But it did sweeten up on my skin. But I hope it gets a little sweeter. That's what I'm hoping. So right now, as of right now, this is not a full bottle worthy fragrance for me, but I do like it. Okay, the next fragrance we are going to talk about is what is this? LoveShackFancy Love on the Beach. And let me get this out of the box. This bottle is so cute. Okay. And LoveShackFancy Love on the Beach is described as a floral aquatic unisex fragrance that was released this year in 2025. It has top notes of frangipani, salt, and coconut, middle notes of gardenia, tuberose, jasmine, and ylang ylang, base notes of driftwood and sandalwood. So let's smell this one again. Okay, that's the Daisy. Let me see if my thoughts remain the same smelling it this go around as it did when I first smelled it. And it does. Well, okay, when I first smelled this, I went, meh. I said it smells like a beachy, somewhat tropical, heady, floral fragrance. And that's exactly what it's smelling like now. But on my skin, it sweetened up and it became like this soft, powdery, pretty, beachy floral fragrance that I was enjoying. So yeah. Now this fragrance in comparison, it's that Donna Karan fragrance, I think Tahitian flower, or I can't remember what that fragrance is. It kind of reminds me of that. If you like Tom Ford Soleil Blanc, it could kind of, but not, you know, very much. But if you like that type of fragrance, this is kind of adjacent. Trying to think of ones in my collection. Kayali, Utopia Vanilla, those type of fragrances. If you like those type of fragrances, more than likely you would enjoy LoveShackFancy Love on the Beach. But for me, I really appreciated it on my skin. And I felt like after I used this travel spray up, this one might potentially make it to full bottle worthy one day. But we'll see, because I was looking, I thought it was another note on here that I didn't see on Fragrantica. But yeah, I do enjoy it. I do enjoy it, but from the paper, it smells, you know, very common. It does smell like just a good, what is that from Replica 2 on the Beach? Those type of fragrances, that's what this is. So it's nothing, it's not a new DNA, fragrance DNA that they, you know, reinvented the wheel and made this a beachy fragrance you've never smelled. No, they did not do that. But on my skin, I did like and appreciate it more. And I was thinking, oh, this might turn into a love when I was, you know, testing it out on my skin. So I am looking forward. This to me is a very much summer fragrance in my opinion. So I won't be knowing if I'm going to fall in love with this until the summer. Because yeah, this is very summery in my opinion. So I'm looking forward to wearing it, and I am excited to see if it's going to turn into a love, because I feel like it is, y'all. I feel like it is. Okay, the next fragrance we are going to talk about is DedCool Mochi Milk. And this is described as a unisex, floral, fruity, gourmand fragrance that was released this year. It has top notes of marshmallow, peach, and incense, middle notes of vanilla bean, milk, rice, and jasmine, base notes of white musk, Australian sandalwood, and amber. So, y'all. Okay. This is the first DedCool fragrance I've ever tried, and kind of makes me want to try the vanilla one I heard so much about. I like this. I mean, to me, it's a sweet, fruity, marshmallowy, like a creamy type of fragrance. It has a freshness to it. It's fun. I can see wearing it year round. I enjoy this. I like, and on my skin. Okay, when I first smelled this, and this has gotten better just sitting here. I think I've had this for about 2 weeks. I think about 2 weeks, and it's gotten better since I sprayed it. I like it. I like it. A lot of people say they pick up the peach. I'm not getting as much peach. I'm getting like a fruitiness, but peach is a scent note that it can go way wrong for me. In this fragrance, I'm just interpreting the peach as fruity, which I'm not mad at. And it's like, it's just fun. If you like Kayali's, it's the marshmallow one. I can't, is it over here? Because I cannot remember the name of that fragrance for nothing. Yeah, Yum Bougie Marshmallow. I think you would enjoy Mochi. Am I saying this right? Mochi Milk from DedCool. Yes, if you like marshmallowy fragrances, I think you would enjoy this one. And I have like marshmallowy root beer fragrances. I have marshmallowy, kind of spicy. I have pure marshmallow with vanilla, like whipped cream fragrances. I have, fruity marshmallow. This is one that to me is different. And I've heard other people say it just, smells like any other marshmallow fragrance. And I have to respectfully disagree. It reminds me of other marshmallows, but to me it stands alone. It's distinct enough on its own to stand out. And I like it. And I'm going to already tell you all, I purchased a full bottle of this already. I will link the haul above if you want to check it out, because I justified it saying, I don't have another DedCool fragrance in my collection. And I keep thinking about that vanilla one. And that has been on my list forever. I might get the travel spray before the sale is over. I don't know. But I really like this. I really, really do. And if you like marshmallowy fragrances, now this is it has vanilla bean, but to me this is a more marshmallowy, fruity, whipped cream, but fresh muskiness that comes through. I just really like it. And if you are someone who loves marshmallow fragrances, I do think it's worth checking out. Okay, the last fragrance we're going to talk about, y'all know I had to save that for last because I think it's the one that's most anticipated. This is Ellis Brooklyn's Guava Granita. We're about to talk about next, hunty. Okay, so Guava Granita is described as a unisex fragrance, and it was released this year in 2025. It has top notes of guava, banana, water lily, and bergamot, middle notes of coconut, melon, and mango blossom, base notes of almond milk, vanilla, and sandalwood. Okay, I've tested this out also. Okay, when I first sprayed this, I sprayed it just directly on my skin. Just let me see what it's doing, okay? And I was like, it's a little sour. It's nothing really standing out to me. Yeah, that was kind of me, meh. But then I let it develop on my skin. And this turned into juicy candy, fruity, sweet fun in the sun, hunty. I like this. Now, I will say, It is body spray fragrance mist-esque. Okay? It is nothing sophisticated about guava granita, in my opinion. It is a fun, fruity, candy, sweet fragrance. That's what I get. So, I can't think of any particular fragrance mist that it reminds me of just off the top of my head, but I enjoy this. Now, what is the fragrance? Nectar, Miami Nectar, that it was its predecessor. That is one that I felt like I can't remember if I loved it at first sniff, but it was so vacation summer. I liked it. I remember the pineapple and that one being fresher. This is one that is sweet, fruity, candy, but still would not be too much in the heat at all, in my opinion. A tad bit of creaminess. Probably that's an almond milk, giving just a hair of lactonicness. But it's good. Now, I can't remember exactly how Miami Nectar smelled because I used it up and it's gone. But I will say that I know it doesn't smell like guava granita. So if you were wondering if you could have both in your collection, you can, because they don't smell alike, in my opinion, based off of my memory of Miami Nectar. Is this better than Miami Nectar? I can't say that either because I can't exactly remember how Miami Nectar smelled, but I remember I really enjoyed it and had fun. And I feel like I'm going to really enjoy this summer and have fun. Now, this is one I really would throw on in the spring too, because unlike LoveShackFancy, Love on the Beach, where it is just pure, that makes me think beachy, summery fragrance. This is more just light, fruity, fun, playful. So it could, yes, I think it's perfect for the summer, but I think you can get away with this in the spring too. But, remember, wear what you want when you want. But I am a person that wears my fragrances based on the season. So I feel like if I felt like, smelling like candy and, flirty, I would pull this out during the spring and enjoy it. So I'm not going to get a full bottle of this yet because I want both of them. If I'm going to get a full bottle, I want to get a full bottle of Miami Nectar and this. And I just don't know if I'm ready to pay $230 plus tax. Plus the 20% off. And I don't be seeing Ellis Brooklyn on discounted websites. And also, Ulta just came out with their 20% off, but I don't see these two fragrances at Ulta, the Miami Nectar and the Guava Granita. So I feel like I may hold off. I do feel like I want a full bottle of Guava Granita. But here, let me tell y'all this. Another reason with Ellis Brooklyn fragrances, why I have never purchased a full bottle. You pay $115 for 50 ml. That's the best, as big as they go. In my opinion, for me and my body chemistry, to get an Ellis Brooklyn, all the ones I've tried, mind you, and I've tried most of them, I had to think. I would say at least half of them, or over half. I can't remember. I haven't tried Dear Sky. Is that one? It's a couple I haven't tried, but I've tried a good amount also. And for them to perform the way I want them to perform, I have to spray a ton. Okay? And that's a steep price to have to spray a ton, and it's $115 for 50 ml. So I know I want to get it at a discount, but I just don't know if I'm going to just do it before the sale is over. I don't know, guys. But I do think if you liked Miami Nectar, you can't say I like Miami Nectar, I'm going to like Guava Granita, because I was watching AI the Great, who loves Miami Nectar, and this was just okay. Like, she said it smelled good, but it didn't blow her away. I don't think anyone, I think this is a very crowd-pleasing scent. I can't see anyone say, well, you know what, somebody gonna say it smells bad, because, you know, that's just the way life is. But for the most part, I can't see this offending anyone. It's very crowd-pleasing. I think the majority of people will like this fragrance. So, I don't know, y'all. That's still steep. That's still steep. I would say try this. Get the travel spray if it's in your stores, because it wasn't in my stores when it first came out. I called, they didn't have them, or they hadn't put them out, so that's why I ordered it online. If you can go smell this in the store, spray yourself down, you're gonna have to determine if it's worth the price to you. I don't know yet, because I want both of them. I don't want to just get one, I want both. So you're just going to have to decide for yourself, because like I said, Ellis Brooklyn fragrances, I have to spray a lot, and you can only get 50 ml. So if I was just really loving that fragrance and wearing that for 2 weeks straight, it would probably be almost gone. And I'm like, Like, I took Miami Nectar to the beach, I think it was 4 days, it was gone, the travel spray. Because I had to spray so much. Because I want to smell it. I want to smell it. I want to make sure other people can smell me. Not to be obnoxious. I don't want to knock people out. But I do want a nice scent trail when I'm moving about, or people get close to me. So, yeah. You're going to have to decide for yourself, you all. And as you can tell, I feel like I want a full bottle of this. But I just don't know about the price yet. I'm kind of hoping like maybe it'll pop up at Ulta, because I still need to get some points at Ulta. So we'll see, y'all. I did want to say I didn't go over longevity for all of these fragrances. You all know why if you've been watching me, but like I said, it's a lot of factors that go into longevity. Also, I haven't worn these out in a routine yet, but I did want to test them on my skin so I could tell you how it smells from the tester and how it smells, you know, with my body chemistry. So I hope, you know, that would suffice, because I know some people really want to know how long it lasts. But I honestly, truthfully, you all, I really don't feel like that's an important part of a review for me, because like it's so many factors. But I did want to mention, I didn't mention it for any of these because I haven't worn them out, you know, with my normal routine day-to-day life yet. But if you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give me a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below and tell me, did you all try any of these fragrances I mentioned? If you did try them, tell me what you think of them. Tell me, did you purchase a full bottle of any of the ones I mentioned? Maybe that'll help me decide, because yeah, I'm on the fence about when. Not about if I want it, but when to purchase and when I want to spend that money. So leave that down in the comment section below. Please share this video with everyone, you all, and please don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you don't ever miss any of my videos. And as I always say, if you like my vibe, subscribe. Until next time, bye.